Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody, and happy Friday! We made it through yet another week. So glad you guys are here. Welcome back to the tale of Drakfu. And last time, we continued our questing in Kun-Lai Summit, which eventually ended into the opening of the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. So now we have that flight path, we can utilize it, which will be an awesome thing. But we're back in Kun-Lai Summit. The main reason why? Veil of Eternal Blossoms was an endgame zone, so at that time, that meant, like, daily hub, is really what they did with it. So we're back in Kun-Lai Summit because we're going to try and continue the story here. So let's go ahead and do just that. Now, we already have some quests that are going to take us through what's called the Burlap Trail. So let's go ahead and get started with that, and we just got to follow up here. Let's see, we have some Rukin Yongols that we need to take care of. We need some Stoli Lucky Doos. We need to fill an oil vial. You know what? Actually, a lot of this stuff can be done right outside of the Grummel Bazaar, so we'll take care of that first, and I think that'll transition into the Burlap Trail, which is for the Grummels. Oh, is it that one, or is it... I actually want to say it's, like, over here. Yeah, you guys can actually see it over the distance right there. This is, like, a rundown Yongol village, I think, and then this one is where they currently are at. So here we go, and we are already in the Yongol facility here. Facility is not the best word. So happy Friday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far, or good week so far, because the weekend is on its way. I am excited. I hope you guys are excited. Especially since this afternoon, you guys are going to get the Drak vlogs for the Netflix Castlevania. Like I said on the Final Fantasy video, you're going to get one video. You're not getting one per episode. You're not getting one per 2 episodes. I've watched it all. So you're going to get the one, and hopefully that'll do for you guys. There we go. So we'll just keep on going on. And like I said before, we're officially at the halfway point of Pandaria, because Kun-Lai is it. We've done 3 zones. We have 3 additional ones left. Some of them will take a little bit more time than others. But after that, we have 2 more expansions roughly to go. And we are already, what, 18 levels away from level cap. So that's a awesome thing. There we go. And these are actually, I think, still the lucky dues. I actually did like that one person did send me a message going, do you know exactly what a Lucky Do is? Can you explain it? I wish I could. I really do. I actually don't know what Lucky Doos are. I've always considered them as an interesting thing for Grummels to talk about in their spare time. Oh, there's the Shaw of Anger, by the way. You want to know what a Lucky Do is? That's a Lucky Do. I mean, I wish I had a better answer for you than that, but I actually don't know. I'll do my homework though for you guys, and I'll figure out what the actual meaning of a Lucky Do is. Because I used to love the Grummels back in the day. I love the little voice that they got. Oh, Grummel is so happy to be your servant. And we need 1 more Lucky Do, and then we're good. Lucky Doos in here? Yep. All right, so we have our full set of Lucky Doos, as well as the oil and the Rukin Yongol that we've taken care of. So back to the Grummel Bazaar we go. Let's go ahead and turn these in, and I think this will transition us into the Burlap Trail, which is basically a supply route for the Grummels. See, these guys are actually going on the Burlap Trail right now. So here's the Grummel Bazaar. I'm going to avoid this tiger. That was the other thing that we did last time, too, is we visited the Temple of the White Tiger, so we've officially seen all of the August Celestials, but we only met 3 of them. Unfortunately, the 4th one, you don't really get an introduction.
What's your Lucky Do?
I don't know. Let's see. So let's go ahead and turn this in. A Grummel's Luck.
A Lucky Do is a thing of much good fortune. Yongo know nothing of how to use the Lucky Doos yet.
Okay.
Hooray, a Lucky Doos! Many thanks and fortune to friend of Grummel's.
Alright, so let's turn this in with Slimy Ink Stain.
The
Well
nose
stuff.
knows. Young goals are scary. Young goals with a lucky do like this oil are more scary. Happy day. Your reward. May these coins bring you good fortune.
Alright, so we got that. And then we also have one from Smokey
I have
Sutowski.
just the thing, Wanderer.
Traffic issues.
It's good fortune that the Blood Elf comes to help Grummels. Good fortune to friend of Grummels.
We get a ring for that. And now we get roadside assistance.
A lucky do remembers to bring incense on a journey into the mountains. The smellier the luck, the better. Can you journey up the road to one keg and light the incense you find along the way? This will give good fortune to Grummels that must travel the road. Brother Lint Pocket can give you many rewards. Speak to him when you arrive.
Now remember,
we find good trails.
we also do have a quest from Lore Walker Cho at one keg. So this is where we're going to be going. And yeah, we need to brave the Burlap Trail to be able to get there. Now, I did get a ring. Let's see if I can find it. I wanted to see if it was better than what I had. So Crit Mastery, yes it is. Let's go ahead and swap over to it then. Okay, so all you have to do is these incense, these burlap incenses, you just gotta light them as you go along. And then we make our way to one keg. There you go, 4 out of 8. Five out of 8? Okay, we need 3 more. 2, 1, and last one. Okay, so now we just need to make our way to one keg. So we just follow the Burlap Trail. Now you also do get buffs for a speed bonus in the Burlap Trail, so this is especially helpful for some of the quests you're going to get while in here. You actually are going to help some of these caravans get where they need to go. As you can see, the Burlap Trail is under attack, so we'll be helping them out. So up here is one keg, and this is actually the part that I've been talking about with Kun-Lai Summit. Once you get to the snow, those areas are amazing. I mean, for example, you've been seeing the Peak of Serenity in all of my monk videos when we've gone there. The Peak of Serenity is in Kun-Lai Summit. So once you get to the snowland, it's really beautiful, but this is just like it's plains land. It's I see that when I go outside. You know, I'm just not interested. Let's go ahead and turn this in with Brother Lint Pocket.
Greetings, friend of the Grummels.
So,
Well, when counting past 3, continue to 5. Never stop at 4. Most bad fortune for those who stop on 4.
roadside assistance.
Welcome to One Keg, gateway to Burlap Trail and Mount Neverest.
Yes, yes. So add that to it.
May your feet find good.
Bwong! 93, everybody. So 17 levels away from cap. The Burlap Trail to Burlap Way Station.
Bad fortune for Grummels today. Hosen have begun to ravage. They attack our supply lines to the Serpent's Spine. Can you help? We are not fighters. We are Grummels. Good fortune to those who help the Grummels. Go with a group of Grummels to the Burlap Way Station. Keep them safe. Make sure at least one Grummel survives. Grummels shall reward. Grummels always reward.
Farewell, friend of
There you go. And then we also have Lore Walker Cho.
Greetings.
It's been a while. Hi, Jim Cummings. No, this is not Jim Cummings. My bad. Cho's missive. Oh, hello. Nice to see you again.
Tread lightly.
Path less traveled. The toughest roads often have the most to teach us, monk. I will no doubt learn a great deal from following the path of Xiaohao. Many years ago, Xiaohao traveled to the highest peak in Kun-Lai to seek the guidance of the Jade Serpent. I, too, will travel to Seeker's Point in search of wisdom. Perhaps you would be interested in a journey such as this. If so, speak with Uncle Cloverleaf. He will help you prepare.
Farewell.
So we need to talk to Uncle Cloverleaf. He is right over here. And yes, he is a Grummel.
You smell of good fortune.
I would dare say that this video, guys, get used to the Grummel voice.
Travel to Seeker's Point will require much good fortune, monk. Hopefully you have many lucky trinkets, many lucky do's. It is very bad fortune to travel mountain paths without a good guide. We Grummels make the best guides, but many have run away. They fear the mountain pass now. Many good Grummels disappear up there. Grummels are good at many things, but they are not very brave. Maybe with Fire Lotus incense you can make them brave. Then they will show you the way.
Good fortune to our friends.
Okay, so we need to get... we need to inspire 3 hiding guides, but first, we're going to grab the flight path, because that's what you want to do. For this, so we need to escort Grummels But we also do have this one for the hiding guides, and I believe all you got to do for this is... Well, actually, we do have an additional quest that's probably for it, so we got to talk to Jilu the Lucky. They stole my luck. Oh, my journeys through Kun-Lai have taught me two things. First, never sneak up on a sleeping yak. And second, having luck on your side is both necessary and hard to come by. The Grumbles believe in carrying a lucky trinket at all times. In my mind, if one trinket can sometimes bring luck, then many trinkets would guarantee it. After arriving in one keg, my lucky trinkets were stolen by those little menace sprites. I'd be truly grateful if you could retrieve them for me.
Until next time.
Okay. So we have that, and I just want to make sure I've got every quest that we can possibly get here. Yep, there's an additional one. I'm glad I looked. So Big Sal has one as well. He's a general goods vendor.
Browse. Take your time. Enjoy.
Resupplying one keg. If you're looking for the best supplies in Kun-Lai, you've come to the right place. Oh, sure, it looks a bit empty. Don't let appearances deceive you. Oh, who am I kidding? Between the Hosen attacks and the sprites pillaging what few supplies we do get, my stock has dwindled to a dangerous level. If you could help me recover some of my supplies, I should have enough to contribute to your journey.
Next one is on me.
Alright, so now we have stolen supplies, and we need to get a bunch of lucky dudes back as well as inspire some hiding guides. So let's go ahead and get the first questing break of the day going. Go! Okay, welcome back, everybody. So we have all of the necessary stuff. We were able to find the lucky dues, as well as some stolen supplies, all of that. So let's go ahead and turn them in at one keg, and then hopefully we'll be able to start the Burlap Trail right after. So first of all, let's talk to Lucky Lee Giula Lucky.
What do you need?
Were you able to find my lucky trinkets? One can never have too much good luck. I did. Oh, thank you. It appears my trinkets were lucky for you too, Monk. While you were gone, I did not gamble and lose my cart. I would be happy to lend it to you for your journey. Besides, I have some goods to win back from this shady grumble.
Goodbye.
Alright, so there we go. And we also have one from Uncle Sal. Or Big Sal.
Browse my way.
Resupplying one keg. Did you manage to get some of my supplies back? I did! Oh, thank you, Drakfu. If I just cut off the nibbled pieces and repaired the minor damage, I may still be able to sell these. Once your cart is ready to go, I'll have the supplies I promised loaded up. Okay. Very good. We get some risks that are not worth it, but thank you. And we also have one from Uncle Cloverleaf.
Many greetings.
Oh, incense works like a charm. Effects will not last long, so you must hurry.
Alright, coming around the mountain.
Yes! Bring your rage to bear! Try to strike me down!
Thanks, Shawbanger.
The mountain pass is very dangerous. You need much luck to survive. Nephew Benttail will show you the way. Perhaps today is a lucky day to travel, though. Wind blows from the east. This is a good sign. Grumbles always travel best when east wind blows. Climb in the cart when you are ready to leave.
Alright.
Many farewells.
Let's do that. Let's go ahead and hop on in the cart, and here we go.
This is your first trip up Everest? It's mine too.
I thought you said you were experienced. There's a problem here. Well, now I'm worried. Now I don't think this is a good idea. Okay, I can't remember. So, yeah, supply barrage. So you basically just got to keep the hosing off your backs. So many hosing. And they keep on adding stuff. More hosing. I'm running out of supplies, man. Oh no, they're evade bugging. This is not good. Screw you. Yeah, if they get to the cart, they actually do damage to it, so you want to make sure that they don't do that. There we go. Oh, and now we have a big guy. A rampaging Yeti? Oh my goodness. Oh, we have the...
Throw a spice punch on Hosen who jump on the cart. They're gone. Whew, looks like the trail is clear. Oh, great lucky news. What is that?
And that was supposed to be when the Yeti came out. I didn't read it in time. Oh, but look at this. This area is interesting. Lots of wreckage. And Hosen are in the area. But double or nothing, they probably didn't cause it. They're probably just salvaging it. And here's the Neverest base camp. And so let's go ahead and talk to Lucky Bluestring.
What's your lucky do?
So coming around the mountain.
You've arrived just in time, Monk. I was starting to think I would die up here.
Okay. One traveler's misfortune.
Did you have to throw our supplies at them? Why not use your weapon? Maybe fancy books or kicks? Why the supplies? Now we don't have enough to last us, especially with nephew Bentail here. His appetite is like a Yeti's. You threw it. You threw it. You get us more. There is wreckage down the path. Maybe you will find supplies there.
Good fortune to our friends.
So let's go ahead and grab the supplies, because maybe we'll be able to salvage that which we threw. Oh, but look, there's a Mogu down here. That's not good. I will... Oh, so... Actually, we gotta wait until this guy's done to do it, but... That's a taste of me. So search the abandoned wreckage for supplies. Kind of the issue is that we got to do this properly. There we go. So here is General Sholian. You survived the mountain pass only to die here. Awaken my pets. Feast on their flesh. Oh, really? Okay. Didn't work out so well for you, and I did it. I will see to your demise myself! I'm sure you will. That worked out so well for you, didn't it? Alright, so let's head back up and report on the Mogu problem. Looks like we're dealing with more Mogu right now. Hi, buddy.
Many greetings.
You were attacked by a Mogu? That sounds terrible. I hate to ask, but did you manage to pick up any supplies while you were fighting for your life? No, this is very bad luck. Alright, so we have a chest item that's not really an upgrade. Seeker's Folly. I'm sure your Pandaren friend has some ideas about what the Mogu are after. He headed up the mountain a few days ago without a guide, and asked that you be sent up after him. He was very specific. The monk must endure the trek alone, with only his thoughts. He will honor each shrine before meeting me at the top. The path is just northwest of the camp. Mark my flags. Please be careful. Seeker's Folly is a dangerous trek, even on a lucky day.
Farewell, friend of the Grumbles.
Alright, so what we have to do is we need to go up to the highest peak in Pandaria to meet with Lord Walker Cho. So let's go ahead and do that and head up Seeker's Folly. So as you go up, you actually need to honor shrines as you go. And things will get harder as we go along. So, ooh, look at that. Snow Lily. We'll grab that. So let's honor the shrine of the Seeker's Body. Each bodily injury endured is a lesson learned. Each defeat an opportunity to grow. Did they mention anything about getting ore? I did not see anything, and therefore, I'm going to get the ore. Oh look, another Snow Lily. This is going to get me in such trouble. But I'm going to stay on the path, because I do know that if you leave the path, you can actually create problems. So here's the second one. Just need to be aware of the tornadoes going past. And here's the Shrine of the Seeker's Breath. Let's honor this shrine. Finding peace within will allow you to see obstacles with reason. Alright, so a lot of Zen wisdom right now. And finally, the Shrine of the Seeker's Heart. Let's go ahead and honor that. Wisdom can only penetrate a heart that is truly open to it. And here is Lord Walker Cho.
Zandalari welcomes you.
Ah, you made it, and you wanted the shrines. I knew you could handle it. Tongue of Bashan, Bashan. Thank you for coming, Drakfu. I am sorry to have been so cryptic, but I could not risk altering the Mogu or letting the Mogu to my work here. They are seeking something in the valley, plundering the tombs of their old kings for relics of power. I could not observe them long before they having to flee, but I did manage to recover a relic of my own. The Tongue of Bashan will let us communicate securely over long distances, but only after I have bound it to myself. I think I'm ready to begin, if you are.
Jade Serpent guide
So, let's go ahead and bind it. Alright, we're ready to get started. Go ahead with the binding,
you. Eyes
Cho!
open. Always be learning.
The binding should only take a moment, but I'll be completely entranced. Watch my back. I trust you can handle any interruptions. Okay, so that's basically what we're gonna do. Oh, look at that. Lord Walker, you have something of mine. Clever hiding up here, using the elements to shield your tracks. But my Keelan hounds could sense the tongue even here. All done. Did I miss anything? Yeah, you missed quite a bit, actually.
How does today find you?
This must be a very powerful relic for Zwan to want it so badly. It frightens me to think of what else they may find in the tombs. Alright, staying connected. Tongue of Bashan should allow us to communicate from long distances, Drakfu. If the relic works the way I think it will, I should be able to stay here and communicate my meditations while you do some scouting in the Valley of Emperors. Mishi will take you to the edge of the valley so that we can test my theory. I would hate for you to be in the tombs with no way to contact me. That would be horrible.
Every good story needs a hero.
So Mishi will take us down there. Mishi looks at you inquisitively. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to leave. So we need to go down to the Valley of Kings, I think is what he called it, to see what the Mogu are actually trying to dig up. So they're digging up old relics, it seems like, for power. We'll see what their actual motivations are, but also be able to keep in contact with Lord Walker Cho via the Tongue of Bashan. I'm probably not saying that right, but at this point, I'm okay with it. Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, I believe the second we get here, we have to use the Tongue of Bashan, and then you can summon Lord Walker Cho.
Hello.
Let's talk to him.
Can you
Very
hear
good.
me?
The relic works. It appears there is more going on in the Valley of Emperors than I had anticipated. It is crucial we figure out why the Mogu are opening the tombs. An end to everything. These spirits must have been released when the tombs were opened. Death was not final for the Mogu. Instead, death was merely a stopover on the path to a new body. Spirit binders used a foul magic to transfer spirits from one shell to the next. Years of being trapped in the tombs has left them confused. They need to be destroyed before their confusion turns to anger, or worse, they find a new shell.
Stay safe.
Okay, so we need to take care of some tormented spirits, but we also have an additional quest up here. So we'll talk to this Imperial Antiquator. And then we can do Curious Text. It was almost alive. A ritual took place here, and from the looks of it, it wasn't successful. Among the abandoned items, a book lies open. The text on the pages is foreign to you. Carrying the whole book may be difficult, but a single page might be enough. If you can get the page to Lord Walker Cho, he may be able to tell you what it says. Alright, so we already have the actually, my bad, we forgot to tear a page out, and then we'll give it over to Lord Walker Cho. So tear the page, rip. And now let's show this to Lord Walker Cho and see what he thinks.
What
Here we go.
news?
These tombs hold many secrets, Drakfu. What have you found, Drakfu? A page of a big book over there. This text is curious indeed, Drakfu. It appears to have been written in the Ming Dynasty, but some of the symbols are wrong. I don't think the Mogu wrote this. although it is oddly close. It will take me some time to translate. Keep moving and see if you can find anything else. Alright, so we have the Tomb of Shadows. Given the artifacts you found on the altar, I would guess they were attempting to perform a spirit binding ritual. Most of the texts involving spirit binding were locked away in the Tomb of Shadows. Perhaps we will find the answers we seek there. Look for anything that might help us. You'll find the tomb on the first rise closest to the ritual altar.
White tiger guide
Okay,
your
so we
steps.
already have this to take care of, as well as some spirits to slay. So let's go ahead and get to that with a questing break. Go! Okay, we are back. So we've taken care of all of the dynasty rubbings that we needed to get. Let's go ahead and turn in the Tomb of Shadows. Did you find anything in the Tomb of Shadows? I did. I found this stuff. These tablets recount the history of the Mogu and Zandalari alliance, dating back to the time of the first Mogu emperor. By the looks of things, they have rekindled their alliance. But why now? That's a very good question, isn't it? So, breaking the Emperor's shield. The Mogu have been scattered and sparse in numbers for many years. Their purpose in the valley makes sense now. With this many restless spirits, they can rebuild themselves an army, using the guardians buried in each tomb. Combined with the Zandalari forces, this would be devastating. The Tomb of Secrets houses elite warriors called the Emperor's Shield. They must not be resurrected. You'll find the tomb on the highest rise to the southwest.
Be careful.
Alright, let's go ahead and head over and do that, but also taking care of all of the ghosties with, again, a questing break. Go! Okay, we are back, so we've taken care of the spirits, but we also need to interrupt a spirit binding ritual, so we'll go ahead and take care of that now. So one thing I do actually want to point out is these are Zandalari trolls. People will remember the big hunches that a lot of them have. The Zandalari trolls actually don't have that. It's actually a model I wish we could see a lot more of. Let's see. The Zandalari were meant to have this land. Our empires will take what is ours. Can you feel it? The thunder is getting closer. Oh, what's that supposed to refer to? So he's just going to continue to empower all of these Mogu statues. These guardians are just the beginning. I'll handle you myself. Enough! I'll handle you myself. There we go. So we have all that taken care of. Let's go ahead and use the tongue of Bashan and let him know. Let Lord Walker Cho know what's going on.
Hello. Can you hear me?
So, an end to everything. You have done them a great service, Drakfu. It is a cruel fate to be stuck between the living world and the afterlife.
Stay safe.
And breaking the Emperor's shield. The Mogu and the Zandalari intend to resurrect the Thunder King? We cannot let this happen, Drakfu. The Thunder King will rain destruction on this land with his return. Stealing their Thunder King. Our only hope is to find the Thunder King's remains before they do. He must be buried within the Tomb of Conquerors. Getting to his remains will not be easy, Drakfu. The tomb will no doubt be defended by guardians and other unfriendly surprises intended to ward off thieves. Once inside, we will need to figure out where his remains have actually been placed.
Be careful.
So, the Tomb of Conquerors is directly below you. Follow the dirt path to the entrance. We must hurry. You must hurry. Why would I want to do that when I can just as easily jump down? And I'll get there just as quick. So yeah, we have a little bit of a problem. Apparently the Zandalari are going to resurrect somebody called the Thunder King. And we need to make sure to stop that, because it's not a good thing. Obviously, Cho is not happy about it. So here we are in the Tomb of Conquerors. Now, unfortunately, I hate these freaking tiles. I really do. It's just easier to not step on them. Some of them do give benefits, but a lot of them don't. So I just tend to not worry about them. Okay, so first we need to get the King's Coffer, which is the bottom fragment of Lei Shen's tablet. Oh, but it was guarded. There we go, and then we also got a little bit of lore for Pandaria. In case you didn't... excuse me. In case you didn't know the lore of Pandaria, you actually can find scrolls throughout that will help with it. Kind of like the books that are actually out in the world itself. You can learn additional stuff if you've never been a Warcraft fan and just want to know that little piece. And here is the top half of Lei Shen's tablet. So let's go ahead and assemble them. And I believe we just need to use the Tongue of Bashan. There we go.
Yes, I can.
Have you figured out where the Thunder King's remains are hidden? Not really. I have a tablet, though. We are fortunate that they haven't gotten to Lei Shen's remains yet. The Zandalari will not give up until they have what they want. Okay, so the Thunder King. Lessons from history. The Thunder King was a vicious emperor, and with the Zandalari at his side, he was unstoppable. His return would surely return this land to turmoil and misery. You must locate his remains and take them somewhere safe. The Tablet of Thunder should help you figure out how to access his tomb.
White Tiger, guide your steps.
So go ahead and read the tablet, and we'll get a little bit of a cutscene right here. He said think we will. I think so. There we go.
Under Kun-Lai thunder sleeps. The storm long spent there rests. But blood of brother kingdom keeps alive the possessed. By Zandalari blood, he will be taken. To Zandalari voice, he will awaken.
Secure the remains, brothers. The Thunder King shall live again.
Obviously, the cutscene's a little broken now. But yeah, so this is actually the old poem that you actually will get later on in patch 5.2, which was the Thunder King. So you entered the Throne of Thunder to take care of the Thunder King. You would actually get this poem as part of the trailer. It was really awesome. So we now have an additional task here. We need to make sure that we get the Thunder King's corpse. They will need to move the remains to a secure location. We must go after them. Because now they've actually come in and gotten him. Chasing the storm. We need to figure out where they are taking the Thunder King's remains. It won't be possible for them to resurrect him in the Valley of Emperors. They would need to be somewhere remote and secure. It appears that getting out of here may also prove to be a challenge. Figure your way out and look for information concerning the location of the remains.
Be careful.
Alright. Oh. And we get that by Zandalari Warriors, because the phasing didn't actually take place until after. So we need to find a blood-revealed map. And I believe it's just off of one of these guys. So, really quick questing break. Go! There we go. So we have the blood-revealed map. So let's go ahead and turn this into Lord Walker Cho. Oh, we don't need oh, dang it. He faded. Okay, so let's do that again. Alright, let's talk to Lord Walker Cho.
I can hear you.
Were you able to find any information on the location? Yes. Yes, I was. This is dark Zandalari blood magic. Once we're done with the map, it should be burned. The map indicates that they have headed for the coast just outside a tiny fishing village called Zorchin. The villagers there may be able to help us find the Zandalari. We have to hope the village is still standing. Okay, so versatility and mastery. We'll go ahead and go with the mastery trinket. Fisherman's Tale. So give me a quick second while I double check this. Yes, it would be an improvement, so we're going to go with it. We lose the Jade Raccoon. Sorry, guys. So, Fisherman's Tale. The villagers of Zorchin know the coast better than anyone in Kun-Lai. If the Zandalari are hiding on one of the islands, they will know. Mishi will take you as far as Emperor's Path. I will go ahead and speak with the village elders. Follow the path to Whisper Cloud Rise. Shin Whisper Cloud will help you reach the village.
White Tiger, guide your steps.
So we just need to leave the Tomb of Conquerors and get out of the Valley of Emperors. So we can get to Zochin Village. And now we have 4 chapters left in Kun-Lai Summit, and then we're done. But we were already in the works for the Burlap Trail. We'll take care of that when we get back there. Because we will go back. So let's talk to Mishi. Mishi looks at you inquisitively. I'm ready to leave! Okay, so let's go ahead and go. And obviously this is a high priority deal. We need to secure the Thunder King's remains so he cannot be resurrected. Spoiler alert, he is resurrected. He is the 5.2 end boss of Throne of Thunder. So but this is still a cool story. And again, it's not a big bad per se. Like, this is not the big bad that was advertised, and that's why you got excited for the expansion. There was no big bad for Mists of Pandaria. That's one of the coolest parts about it, is that we got to meet a bunch of whole new enemies, including the Mogu, including the Mantid, including the Shah. And I know a few people who are going to reach out in the comments and just go, they aren't technically new enemies. We know their origins now. They are new enemies as far as we were concerned when this expansion launched. Now we don't know that? Sure, we don't know that. But back then we didn't. And that's what made it cool, is like, you know, we had 3 expansions that advertised. One was Illidan, and then the other was Arthas, and then Cataclysm was Deathwing. And this one, nothing. It was Pandaria. And we got to meet whole new enemies that were not tied to any big bad that we already knew in the lore. Let's go and talk to Shin Whispercloud.
Greetings, Wanderer.
Seeing scenery that beautiful really puts things into perspective. I am ready to leave.
Serpent.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go. And we will get our passage to Zochin Village.
I hope you don't mind sharing the balloon with me. My father always told me not to talk to strangers, but you seem friendly. Isn't Zochin Province beautiful? I've lived here my whole life. My father thinks it's too dangerous beyond Zochin's walls for a lady. He only lets me leave when we need supplies from one keg. The way I see it, I'm not very good at being a lady, so maybe I'd make a better adventurer like you.
Yeah, probably. And actually, right below us, I think, is Zochin Village. No.
Those ruins creep me out. They're so old.
Wait, what's that? Where did those huts come from? And she's talking about the troll huts that are now actually down there. So that's another thing that adds to the threat of the Mogu, is that the Zandalari trolls actually started helping them. The Zandalari became a thing in Cataclysm when they revamped Zulaman and Zul'Gurub. We got to see the threat of the Zandalari come in, and it translated also into Pandaria because of the alliance between the Thunder King and the Zandalari.
Look at those boats! Where are they coming from?
Probably best that you not know just yet. And also off in the distance, in case you can't see it, is the Valley of Giants, which is just basically Ungoro Crater 2.0, and you can get some mounts and a world boss out of that. So, I don't know. Maybe when we're in the tail end, I'll go over there, or maybe I'll wait till Dungeons and Drakfu's, because we will be taking on world bosses.
Oh no! Why are they attacking defenseless villagers?
Yep, so they are attacking Zochin Village.
My village is under attack! I hope my family is all right.
I'm sure they are. Oh wait. Some huts are on fire. That's not good. I didn't say anything. That's not good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get landed.
Looks like my father was wrong. Even Zochin can be dangerous.
Let's go ahead and get out of here. And get to Zochin Village. Here we go. So Zochin's just right up front, and we can also get a flight path for here, so that's going to be even more helpful. So now we have this to take care of. Let's get the flight path. And let's go ahead and start gathering up quests for Zochin Village. So first of all, talking to Lord Walker Cho.
I assure you, Drakfu is the best fighter I've ever seen. He will be able to help better prepare your village.
Promises, promises. There's nothing you could do to save us. The Zandalari are ruthless.
So negative all the time out. So, Fisherman's Tale. The elders have agreed to help us figure out where the Zandalari have hidden the Thunder King's remains. They have a few conditions, though.
Okay. It takes a village.
The villagers have been guarding Zochin since the first attack. They are exhausted and many are injured. If the Zandalari attack again, the last thing we need is for the defenders to fall asleep on the job. Relieve them of their posts so that they might be able to have time to heal and see their families. You'll find them stationed around the village.
Farewell.
Okay, so we'll help with that. And also you can get additional quests out here in Zochin. Starting, of course, with Lehigh.
Hello.
Checking in.
When the trolls came, they brought their mercenary.
mercenary friends with them. I saw them go past us to the fishing camp in the northwest. My cousin, a healer, lives there. Can you check in with him and make sure he and his village are well?
May the mists protect you.
Then we also have one inside the hut from Elder Shu.
Tell me of your travels.
So, handle with care. I've seen the numbers these invaders have brought with them. This will not be an easy victory. I do know of one thing that may help us gain an advantage, though. There is a plant that grows around the village that can be used to make a rather effective explosive liquid. If you can gather enough, I can begin brewing the mixture. The plant you are looking for is appropriately named Volatile Bloom. Handle it with care, monk.
May the red crane live forever in your heart.
Now, let's go ahead and get the next quest, which is actually going to be from Shomi, who is just barely in the blimp with us.
Oh, hello.
Shh, don't speak so loudly. My father might hear you, and this is make a fighter out of me. Shomi gestures to Steelbender Doshu. My father is delusional. He thinks I should be studying my tea pouring while our village is under attack. It's ridiculous. I have just as much courage as any man. I just don't know how to fight. Yet. That's where you come in. Let me travel with you. I'm a fast learner, and I won't get in the way, I promise. Please. If we get separated, I'll meet you back in the village.
I hope to see you again soon.
Okay. So she can follow you along, and then we also have Steelbender Doshu. So what's yours is mine. The elders want us to mount a defense. We're not monks, monk. We need weapons if we hope to fight. Scavenge some arms from those barbarians for me. I should be able to melt them down and make something more suitable for our villagers to fight with. Bring me as many as you can carry, and I'll take care of the rest.
White Tiger Watcher.
Alright, so we have Bloodstained Blades that we need to get. We also have some trolls to take out, as well as Volatile Bloom. So here we go with a questing break. Go! Okay, so we've gotten a lot of stuff done. So let's go ahead and turn all of this in. First of all, with Steelbender Doshu.
Speak up.
So what's yours is mine. We'll need more than luck to get us through this. I hope you found something I can work with. How about these? Well, these are better than I had anticipated. I can make 4 spears for every one of their blades. Don't you worry. I'll make sure the villagers are armed when the time comes. All right.
Enough of that.
There we go. And we also have Shomi.
Greetings.
I told you I was a fast learner. I will head back to the village to start training others. Thank you, Drakfu. Let's see. So we have an axe, which is the agility weapon. Let's just go ahead
May
and go
your
with the
days
axe.
bring you joy.
And finally, we need to turn in Healing with Care, which is with Lore Walker Cho, I think. No, it takes a village. Very good, monk. With the villagers rested, we may yet stand a chance against the Zandalari.
Tread lightly.
Okay. And finally, we need to go talk to Elder Shu and give him all of the volatile bloom that we gathered. So here we go.
You are most welcome.
Would you be able to find a suitable amount of volatile blooms? How's this? These are perfect. Now I would go wash your hands a few times, monk. I would also continue to avoid open flames for a few days. Okay.
May you find mastery
Is that
in
good?
your passions.
Alright, let's go ahead and I believe you gotta check in with Lore Walker Cho to get the next quest. So here we go. Yeah, it's Lore Walker Cho. Enemies at our door. The Zandalari have begun their attack. You must help defend the village. If we can push them back, we will never find the Thunder King's remains.
Eyes open.
Okay.
Always be learning.
Cutscene. Oh no, the trolls have invaded! What does this mean, everybody? What does this mean? Oh, the humanity! Alright, there we go. So now we have a little bit of a situation on our hands where the village is being overrun. But we've run out of time for today, so when we get back on Monday, we will continue our questing in Kun-Lai Summit as well as free Zochin Village. We'll see you guys then.